Hey guys, welcome back to another Richlands, Ohio episode here on YouTube by Lazy Modding. Um, I did get the harvesting finished up over here. I did start baling and then it started raining. And then if you've ever messed with seasons before, you know that it takes a season to get them switched to more than just 1 day seasons. So we're kind of dealing with that at the moment. So we technically still have some straw. We probably should get it built. I don't know how many bales we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bales. There's probably another 7-ish out there that we need to go and try to get built up at some point. So harvest wise, we didn't do horrible. We got like a truck and a half, I believe. So if I turn the... So we got 917 bushels. So we just put in the bin that was included there. We had to get like a newer auger because the cheaper ones weren't really tall enough to reach that, and then there was another more expensive one, but it was not wanting to work right. So, but we did go with the 1066 here, the edited version. So, but yeah, so now everything's just kind of tucked away, waiting for corn harvest. We have the 8010 over here, or excuse me, the 8100 over here on the baler by Tired Iron, making some 5x6s. But I think for now, we honestly actually have to kind of focus on getting some corn silage chopped, because I believe... So I did buy a couple more fields off camera, of course. Like I said, I mentioned in the last video, I didn't really want harvest time to take forever. So that's kind of what I was kind of hoping for here to do, was, I didn't have to wait for it to, it wasn't 5 million episodes long. So, but we have 43, we have 44, we have field 1, 9, and 10. So this will just be normal corn. This is normal corn, and then this is silage corn. So ideally, I'd like to rather have one of these fields silage corn, so we didn't have to, haul it so far. But it will work for... It's not very far, to be honest with you. It's not too bad. But I need to go check it and just see what the growth level is on it. So, we can see if it's ready to chop or not. I think it is. But we're gonna find out here real quick. 6 out of 6 forage. It does say so. So, for those of you that don't really know forage a whole lot, generally you chop it a little bit before normal corn is ready to harvest. That way, then you still have some moisture and it's not dried out. So it's kind of what I'm aiming for here. So I haven't quite decided how I want to do said chop yet. Dang, we got a lot of things in here now. I said I haven't quite decided how I want to go about chopping it. I thought about just leasing a chopper. Like leasing this one, I think would be cheap enough to get us through, or we could do that one. But the only issue is that one, I think we're limited on our head potential to that. So we don't really have a whole lot of, extra room by any means. But with the other one, the 5830, we can go with the 4.5 meter head versus the... Which, that's a 4.0 head. It wouldn't be bad. At least we'd have our own... Well, you know what? We'll just go that way. It'll be more realistic. So then we'll own the chopper. We don't have to, constantly lease it, everything. And it'll be an upgrade for the future. So, but yeah. So, nice good old... we're not gonna worry about it. I'll be on auto, or it'll be on course play anyway. So, anyway, so now we got our chopper here. So we do have a silage bunk. on the farm over here. It's like off to the right side of the pre-stall barn there. But I think also we have, I don't know how it works, but I believe we can also dump into these as well. Yeah, so I don't know what the capacity is, but it looks like we can dump into them, and then we'll just, yeah, if you kind of, oh, we'll just loop. We should be able to loop around. Maybe. No, not that way. There should be enough room back here that we can just kind of loop around and go. So, yeah, there should be enough room to do that there. And then this gate will go that way. Come on. Woohoo. Yeah. So then we can just dump into those for the time being, because I believe the triggers, yeah, so we don't, well, we'll just have to see. I don't know if we'll need a blower or not, but we'll see. So now that we have that, we're going to need a wagon here. And I got a lot of stuff in here. Ideally, I love these little ones. I think they work a little bit better than the larger articulated ones. Definitely are more expensive, though. No, not really. Because this starts at a 20-foot. These start at not that. So they start at 18. So yeah, we're probably just going to go with that. Let's do that. And oh, I'm trying to figure out if, okay, that one holds a little bit more. Yeah, so we'll do that route, and then I believe it opens in the back and the side. So that should work. Perfect. Yeah, so not really anything too fancy. We're just gonna kind of, you know, we'll send the chopper off to do its thing, and then we'll hook up the 8100 up to the forge wagon there and get to letting it do its thing. So ideally I'd like to have two, but I don't really want to spend money on that right now because, you know, not the biggest investment I'm concerned about right now, because at some point we still have to go buy cows and stuff like that. So I'd rather go cheap and not get too much stuff. We can always take out loans, but more you can stay loan or debt free, the better. So, but yeah, so hopefully Courseplay will pick up the field fairly decent here. Courseplay field work. Let's go here. Put that there. Field position. There we go. And then really it's not 1.5. Maybe I need to unfold it. I don't know. Probably a little bit too wide. That should probably do it. So we'll go back here. You gotta make sure like the width is set, or like all your work of trying to get the map or the field done is just worthless because it's gonna route everything too small. So multiple tools, we're only going one. I want 3 headlands, that way so we have enough room to turn around. We want to go clockwise. So okay. So I'm gonna start that dude off. Then I don't really know how well the 1066 would do at pulling the forage wagon full. Probably do it, but you know, that's another couple $100 or a couple $1,000 that, you know, if it was cheap it'd be one thing, but it's not really cheap, unfortunately. So the thing I am going to do though is turn off. No, it's not the most realistic turning off like the pay for the workers, but I don't get paid a lot more than the normal. Okay, why am I not finding? Oh, maybe it's in horseplay settings, not here. Speed. Yeah, there it is. All right. That's saved, right? Well, let's hit save game. They get paid very high, so less I have to do, or less, like, I mean, you're talking about a couple $100 an hour, so it doesn't seem realistic to me, to be honest. So this tractor is 2-wheel drive, but hopefully it doesn't have any issues. I don't think we will, but you never know. We'll probably put duals on it for come springtime though, for planting and such. Okay, come on, pick it up. There you go. Probably going about 6 miles an hour, I would guess. Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of chug along here, and I don't know how many loads we'll get. It's definitely filling up a lot less than I thought it would. But that's okay. I'm down. You know, if I'm not having to run all over the place 24/7, won't hear me complain any. So get up here. We're just gonna have to follow behind on these corners where there's some trees and stuff. I love they're right on the field edge, but like they don't actually like mess you up if you are like going around the field. Like that's always been like one of my big issues on a lot of maps is like people will put trees by the field, but like they'll be so close that like you can't get past them. So yeah, I mean if we can make one loop with 100%, then we'll be a-okay. I'm assuming the yield's probably not the greatest though, just judging by the amount, which we're also only using like half the head, so I don't really want to drop into a ditch here. I guess ideally what I could have done is, you know, set up got like a silage box for the truck, and then just like use the follow me mod. That would probably have worked out pretty well. With how, you know, how slow it takes filling up anyway. But it'll be okay. We'll be just fine. Give us some entertainment, I guess. Because on Spring Creek, I used to like silage, like the only thing I would do on silage end was start everything, and then I would sit there and compact it as it came in. Or honestly, a lot of times I wouldn't even do that. I would just set it up to where Courseplay would compact in the back bunker. So actually doing it is different. I'm honestly thinking about retiring the whole, oops, I think we're stuck. Maybe that's one tree that does need to go down. Yeah. I really like that with that. And you can just go and delete it if it's in your way. So honestly anticipating it being a lot more yielding, so this is actually kind of good because I was kind of concerned for a little while there. I was like, if this is going to be high yielding, this is going to be a long process. Anyway, I'm going to snap until, or I'm going to get to wherever we're full, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, so now we're full. We are heading back to the farmyard here. We were just like right on the edge of the road down there, so we just took the highway route around and trying to turn around and go back the other way. So but we're just gonna kind of ease through here. Oops. So hazards on, just cruising at this point. So I'm hoping that we can just dump directly into those vertical silos there, so we don't have to. We'll probably end up having to put some in the bunker, but less I have to put in there, the better. I would rather put everything vertical if I can, just easier to handle. I don't mind doing silage from a bunker, but a small operation like this, that's kind of one of the things I don't necessarily want to do all the time. So this is where I would use auto drive to just automatically pick it up and go, but you know, this works pretty well. So gives it good content. So let's see, is it gonna, does not seem to be registering, so maybe we do need a blower. I don't honestly really know. I know there was triggers for it, but I don't see it registering anything. So, oh well, that's okay. We have the 1066, so I'm gonna go get that blower real quick and be right back. Okay, we got it figured out. I had to go ask someone a question because I was starting to think I was possibly losing my mind. So, a little tight fit, but hey, it works. So, we just had to kind of get the blower in the right position, but we got it to work. So now we're just gonna kind of sit here and make me contemplate getting another box for the truck so we can just start going around. But not that big of a deal. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to whenever we are moving again because it takes a while to unload. So alright, so we are back moving again. We're gonna get flipped around here real quick. That's where two-wheel drives come in clutch at. So it's a little bit of a tight fit getting through here, but it's doable. Gotta watch out for the hub. But let's get through it. It's pretty easy. So anyway, we are one load down here. I'm gonna actually time lapse or cut to whenever we get to the field, you know, just to try to keep the video a little bit shorter. So we are back here at the field and getting ready to rock and roll here for load 2. We got about, I would say, about 1.5 rounds out of one load, so not too bad. So I'm actually gonna try to collision crap is gonna get really old. I was hoping to set it on to follow me, and then I could just, you know, be able to go and do a couple other things. Don't go in the ditch. Don't flip into the ditch. Eee. Real life, definitely probably would have slid right in that ditch, but hey. Guess I have a power pole here. I don't know if they'll let me go over any. It does, there's a weird collision on the back of it, and it does not like it whatsoever. I'm gonna actually just take over, and then I will, once we get around the field again, then I'll set it to follow me. Because then I'll have a little extra room to work, and we're not having to dodge trees and power poles and stuff. Get it kind of fit in here so we don't hit the tree. Just kind of stay solid with the chopper here. Okay, so hopefully that should do it, because it should just go around this curve inside enough that shouldn't have to deal with that. I'm just going to sit here and babysit it real quick though. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, there's the collision again. Okay. And then should duck into the row there. Waiting for the box to catch up. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't yet, do hit the like and subscribe button that is down below. Make sure to turn that bell on for notifications for when I do upload, so you don't miss out on the next episode. Other than that, we will see y'all next time. Have a good one.